Hello, everybody. This is Dennis from the channel Toward the Mountain. I probably should change the name already. uh, since at the beginning, I was the person who was going toward the mountain with the goal to reach the top of the mountain. At the end, I became the mountain myself. But maybe this name is not about me anymore. Maybe I was this penguin who wanted to be a mountain, or sorry, who wanted to get to the top of the mountain, in the end becoming the mountain itself. And now I am just the pinpoint, just the lighthouse for other penguins, other people who are searching for their own enlightenment, for their own, who also want to reach the top of their mountains, to find answers to all their questions, to find peace and quietness, to be happy forever and after. Today, I want to speak maybe a little bit more about what is enlightenment itself and if it actually has any meaning or it's actually meaningless. In my last video, I already discussed a little bit that I've reached the enlightenment state. I am right now, right here, at the present. I am. I am this. I am. There's nothing else. I can't. Yeah, I remember when you're a kid and people ask you, oh, not only kid, you're a kid, people form your ego. They form the answer for you, and your mind, form the answer as well. How to answer the question when people ask you who you are, who you are, who you are. You always need to say something, right? And then I remember it was for me, it was when I was a kid. I was forming the answer. I was thinking about this and tried to answer it, and I was thinking that I need to form the proper answer. Like I am, start with name. And that's what I also do with my job now, teaching students. The first thing I do, especially with any new class I ask them to tell me about themselves a bit, and they have to say something. I don't really give them guidelines as far as they have something to speak about. So they can tell me wherever they want. But people start to tell this story of themselves. My name is this, I'm years old, I've been born there, my hobbies are these, I like that. In reality, none of this really exists. In reality, this is just a story which our minds create for us so that we can tell it to other people. Why? There are many possible ways to explain why something is happening. So anything I would tell you is just my point of view. Even if you listen to different enlightened people, you would hear that there are some similarities of what they say, but there are many differences of how they perceive it, like why or who or how. The only very important thing every person who is enlightened, awakened, aware, um, Doesn't matter what word you use. Oh, these are just words. First of all, these just words. You can say enlightened, okay, enlightened, awakened, awakened. Um, any. All these people, they know for sure only one thing is that who they are, and when they answer this question, everybody has the same answer actually, because everybody, once you feel it, that's the truth. That's the only truth you know, you can know, and you need to know. Anyway, so of course, many people who reach enlightenment, they become guru themselves. They start teaching other people how to reach enlightenment. I am not sure if I'm ready for this, even though I am a teacher. It's my job, basically, of teaching people. Basically, if I know the answer to a very, very important topic, a very, very important question, then logically I should teach other people too. But you see, what's the problem? The problem with enlightenment is that you cannot really explain it with your own words. It's pretty hard. Enlightenment, you need to kind of feel it, you need to live through it, you need to be this, not understand it. You don't need to understand it, you just need to be it. You need to basically go through it with your, some people can say, with your heart, with yourself. Doesn't matter. Enlightenment is, I think last video I said that enlightenment is like when you take off your mask, which you wore all your life, the mask of your ego. You take it off, you turn around, you look at it, you understand that it is nothing. It is just a mask. It's just a piece of, like, it's accessory. It's a piece of clothes, nothing else. And then you realize, next thing you realize is that, well, if this is just a piece of clothes, then who am I, and who is looking at this mask? Who is looking at this mask right now? Who is this person who look at mask and realize that this mask is just a mask? This is me. This is I am. I am this. I am the. I forgot the words. It's completely left my mind today. Um, I am. I forgot. Let me Google it. I really forgot the word. Can you imagine that? Ridiculous. Um, oh my god. I'm consciousness. Jesus Christ, forgot the word consciousness. I am the consciousness, and I am conscious of the consciousness. I'm conscious of the consciousness. And this is the enlightenment, or whatever you call it. Because you are consciousness all the time. Each of us, everyone, all our lives, we are consciousness. We are conscious of the life, but maybe we are not aware of it. That we are conscious of it, that we are the consciousness. So we are becoming, when you become enlightened, you are conscious of the consciousness, which is this world. And then you cannot go deeper than this. Some people can say, so what am I? What do I look like? Where am I? Nothing. No answer. You are nothing, literally. Silence. Imagine that you as a human watch movie. You sit quietly and watch movie. Movie is just the movie, right? There are characters, they live their lives, they do something. And even if these characters at some point would realize that somebody is watching them, They would never know who is watching them, right? They will never be able to watch through the TV somehow and see you because they are there inside the movie. You are outside watching this movie. So here it's kind of the same. I am is the one who is watching the movie of the life of this human being, basically, if we can say it that way. Or you can say it's like a video game where the world is randomly generated. Um, the world is generated randomly, and the character is also generated randomly, and the game plays itself. I am just watching the game playing itself. Like I am literally just watch. So character lives its life, walks somewhere, does something, what it's programmed to do, um, has its attributes, skills, which um, form the situations and actions which would be done. Like Sims, you play Sims, but actually you do nothing. Your character does everything, like complete autonomy. Autonomy. Same here. And another thing, a very good analogy which I came by recently. I've been thinking like the computer or laptop, but let's say computer. The computer or PC is it's same as us. Computer is like our bodies. Our bodies equal computer. Computer itself without electricity, without any power, without the source, another word which you can use, a source. What am I? I am a source of pure energy, a source which makes everything real, a source which makes everything alive, a source which makes not only this body moves, but everything moves around this body too, together. Because if there is no source inside me, there is nothing around me either. Nothing exists. I know for many people it can be confusing, like how nothing exists. What about other people? What about this? What about that? It doesn't exist from your point of view, and your point of view is the only point of view you have. You cannot have any other's point of views. You can use your imagination and imagine that what if I was the other person? What if blah blah blah? But it's only your imagination, 100%. 100%. You just use your mind and imagination creating the different movies in your head. They're not real at all and will never be. Remember this, you are what you are, and you know only what you know, and you see only what you can see. That's it. You cannot be anybody else, or you cannot see the future of yourself or anybody else because it's not real. It's only your imagination. So basically, you are the source which gives power and energy to this body and to everything around this body. Everything becomes real, like this wall, this wheel, gaming wheel, table, laptop, chair, clothes. Everything becomes real only because the source makes it real. When this source is not here anymore, everything would disappear. Literally disappear. Disappear. You know only yourself. Once again, I remind you, don't think that world will continue without me. It will, maybe. It doesn't matter. What matters is you. You know only yourself. You live only this life. It's like watching a movie or playing a video game. When you finish the game or when you finish the movie, black screen. The end. Black screen. Nothing else exists anymore in this movie. There was a movie, there was a story, there were characters, there was a scenario, there were things happening all the time, problems, but as soon as movie is finished, it is the end, black screen, and then nothing else after black screen. So the life is exactly the same. You have only this movie, the one you're conscious of right now, the one you are aware of, the one you are sourcing because you are the source of this energy. And as soon as the time comes, what we basically call death, what is death? Well, anyway, it's the end when the source leaves this body and everything, everything we know, everything we believe in, everything we see, everything we've been disappears. The end of the movie. So my analogy was that laptop is same as human being. It needs the source. The source for laptop is electricity. Or for computer, let's say computer, because laptop has battery, so I don't want to get deeper into laptop. Computer is better. Computer needs electricity to work. Electricity is the source. Electricity itself is not the computer. But electricity makes computer work, makes everything alive in the computer. Computer is alive while it is supplied by the source of electricity. But if electricity disconnects, if electricity stops going to computer, computer will be not working anymore. Nothing will move, nothing will proceed, the picture will be black, there would be literally nothing. It will be just a junk piece of metal, right? Same if computer is broken, if something breaks, something burns, same. Electricity supply will be gone. And computer will become just a junk. Same as our body. We have the body as a computer. The problem is, once again, you are not the body, you are the source. You are this basically electricity which supports this computer. That's what you are. And as soon as you realize it, the sooner you will be free from this false belief. And believe me, you'll be just happier, much happier in your life as soon as you realize it. Okay. But look, as well, electricity itself, it doesn't even have physical appearance, right? Electricity is just the energy, pure energy. Once computer is dead, or once there is no source in computer, electricity will just disappear, right? Go back somewhere and then will be gone. As a pure energy would just like be gone to nowhere, to nothing, until it's connected again. The problem is that people think that they are the bodies. It would be same as if computer would think that it is computer, what is the first, what is the primal source of life, computer itself. But actually the primal source of life is the source which support the energy, the electricity, which makes computer, which makes computer alive, which makes it life. And same for people. It is just the body. What you see is just the body. Yes, there is a brain. Yes, there is a heart. Yes, there are lungs, organs. They have their own roles and functions, but as only if there is the source which makes it real, which makes it work, which makes it alive. If there is no source, it is just a piece of meat, pointless, useless, just atoms with no any meaning or purpose. But you see, somehow this body is alive. It can speak, it can move, it does something, and it doesn't matter what it does. What matters is that I am aware and I'm conscious of myself seeing this happening right now. Body is body, but I am the consciousness itself, which is present. I am conscious that I am real, that I exist. When I sleep and I see dreams, I don't see this body. I don't feel it. I don't see this world where I live, and I don't feel it. I don't know it anymore. When I sleep and have dreams, I see pictures, new people, new things, new events, new moments, new locations, and I believe in all this because that's what I am during the sleep. Once I wake up, uh, I start to realize, oh, okay, I am back to this body. I am back to this location, place. I still remember what is the story about, and then just continue to live. So that's the video for today. Um, Same as before, there is no real plan of what I want to speak about. There is no script, no scenario of what I want to speak about. I just turn on the camera and I just try to speak about the things I know and the things which are in my head, present with me at the moment. So somehow this video turned out to be the video where I kind of try to help you to find the source of yourself. Even though before I started the video, when I wanted to make this video, when I wanted to start the video, I was thinking that maybe I would just speak about how meaningful or meaningless the enlightenment is after you get enlightened. But you see how it goes. Since I don't really create any plan and I just want to be natural and with its own flow, it turns out like that. I believe as soon as I'll maybe speak more about this, what is in my head for a while, about trying to share how you can reach this state as well, then maybe I'll start speaking about the other topics which can sometimes pop up in my head. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. That's it for today. I believe so. I believe so. Well, I'll see you. I mean, I will not see you, but you will see me around very soon, I hope. Such an interesting life we live in. Uh, have a good day. If you wish to share something in the comments, well, feel free. I can't promise you that I'll answer it, but it'll be interesting to see at least. Thank you very much, and see you.